I am undecided right now on Lies of P. I've seen it. I've heard good things about it. Here's my problem with Lies of P, actually. Here, let's take a little detour.
Check out 6.5 minutes of it right here.
Here's my issue with Lies of P. This game that I'm watching right now, this is Bloodborne. Like, I already played Bloodborne. I played it like 3 times. I love Bloodborne, but like, see, it's just, and you have like the same enemy kind of types with like the ambiguous, like they kind of hold their attack, but like they telegraph it in a weird way. Yeah, it's not, I'm not saying it's bad. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me very closely. I'm not saying Lies of P looks bad because I love the games that it's kind of like biting from. I just, I need to like formulate all my thoughts and actually like put like make a video where I like get everything out for this. But I just finished Armored Core 6 not that long ago, and Armored Core 6 I think is like the pinnacle of From Software games. And I know that's like probably maybe a hot take. I know a lot of people liked Elden Ring. People were like creaming their jeans over that shit. Fair enough. Okay. I played that. It was good. But I just it might be like an age thing. I'm at like a point in my life where I don't want to spend a bunch of time figuring out like which back alley connects to which new area and unlocks this shortcut here, and if I unlock this little area into the boss, that I discover the hidden boss over here, and then if I die on the boss I have to run all the way through the boar and the clown and the guy in the wheelchair with the shotgun. Like, it's so much time to do that, and it's kind of started to grate on me in a way that I didn't foresee it grating on me when I was playing Dark Souls back when I was like fucking 20 years old or whatever. Okay, whenever Dark Souls came out, dated myself really hard. I'm old, but like it's been a long time since Dark Souls. I'm fucking 30 now, and I just want to press a button, and then I want to shoot my robot into, shut your whore mouth, chat. Shut it. I just want to press a button and shoot my robot onto a battlefield. And then I want to fight and kill things, and it's easy. And then after that, I want to fight a boss that's hard. But if I die to the boss, I just want to try again, like right away. Can I just do that? Can I please? Can I just do that? And Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6. Armored Core 6 said yes. You can do that. And that just meant everything to me. That's my spiel about Armored Core. I just love it. It's so good. It's that Souls difficulty. I don't know. Some people say it's easier. I don't know if it's easier. I don't remember anymore. I remember Dark Souls 1 was really difficult for me at the time, but then Dark Souls 2 was weirdly difficult, but then what was the other one? Dark Souls 3 was kind of easy, and Bloodborne was a little hard at first, but then it kind of got easy, and I don't even know what's difficult anymore. By the time I like was done with Dark Souls, I was just like running around in I almost said New Orlando. Holy shit. What was the city called? Is it just New Londo? Anor Londo. I didn't see that. No one in chat wrote that. I remembered. I was running around Anor Londo fucking parrying Silver Knights without a fucking care, without having to think. It was easy. So I just don't remember. I don't know, like, the difficulty, what's harder, what's easy. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Armored Core 6 was tough. It was not easy. I don't know if I would say it was like really, really hard or anything, but it was like it was like a nice challenge, and it didn't take 100 hours, and I got to just do it, and I didn't have to spend a whole bunch of time figuring out what my build was, and I didn't have to spend a whole bunch of time finding hidden things or finding shortcuts or doing this or that. I just got to go. And if I wanted to go fast, I just had a button that I could press and make me go fast. And I just need that. So rant over. We're done. I love Armored Core 6, and I love Bloodborne, and I love all the Dark Souls games, even Dark Souls 2. Even Dark Souls 2. But I don't know if I can see myself going back and finishing some of them. Like Sekiro is the one that I never really put too much time into. I own it, but I didn't beat it, and I didn't even play it that much. And to be honest, I don't know if I'll ever go back and do it. Just because I don't know like if I'm gonna like have the time to invest and actually if I even care to do it. Because I kinda don't. Let's play some more games, dude. But I mean, this looks good. This looks good. The movement's really fast. It's really aggressive. It's got all the good Bloodborne shit. And I love Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne. I'm just not that interested. But it looks good. Okay, let's watch what's the guy? He does the review with the games. Lies of P. Game ranks. Okay, let's see.
Hey, and we're back with another episode of Before You Buy, that show where we give you some straight up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing. It's a nice palate cleanser after the massive open world Elden Ring to tackle a more traditionally structured game here. And hey, just
Isn't that kind of what AC6 was though? Didn't we kind of just get that?
and you know, you're wearing enemies down for fatal blows, you're doing the backstab thing, and the animations really sell a lot of it. Switching to a heavy weapon and doing some big, heavy wind-up smash.
I will say, I think one of the other things about this that makes me like, are you kidding me? I just walked right off that. I'm so stupid. One of the other things about this that makes me a little bit not super excited to try it is just that it looks kind of like Bloodborne just fucking nailed that dark horror, gothic, eldritch, Lovecraftian shit. And this, it definitely doesn't look bad, right? It definitely doesn't look bad. And for what it is, I guess it's fine, but I guess it's just not something that I'm like crazy about. Like, oh, I want to see Pinocchio come to life in Krat. Whatever the fuck that town is. Like, it's just not something I asked for. But maybe we'll give it a chance. All right, we'll think about it.
There's some creativity and some good room for screwing around here, and it's always fun and it's always enticing.
Here's another thing that I think is a little bit like whatever about games that are sort of like Lies of P, or I guess more in general like Soulsborne titles or whatever. It's just that every new game they're like, wow, look at like the range of builds that you can create. Look at how many different options you have. And this feels weird to like use as a criticism, but and this is just me. And to be clear, I could be totally like the odd one out. Like maybe everybody else is different. Like maybe everyone else is like, oh my gosh, a new Soulsborne game. Let's see. Will I do a different build than I did last time? That's never me though. I feel like I have like my general thing that I want to do. Like my meme builds in Dark Souls is always like 2 Uchi katanas that I dual wield. Because shields are for pussies, and I never use that. And I feel like in general, that's kind of like what I go for. Like I don't think you could dual wield Uchis in Bloodborne, but there was like the one katana that you could turn into like a giant blood katana. I feel like I'm talking about katanas a lot. It's weird that I didn't play Sekiro. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's nice that they give you all these options. Like it's cool, but I don't feel like I ever take advantage of that. So it's never like, even though it sounds good to me, if I think about it for a little bit, it's actually not that cool or not that significant to me. Like, okay, well, there's more builds, but I'm not going to use them. Like, I've never gone through. I think there are a couple times I've gone through like Dark Souls runs where I'll build so that I can use like a particular spell, you know. But I've never built like a spellcaster build where that's my main focus. I don't know. If you guys are different, you know, let me know. But yeah.
I've seen some people, and I relate to those people who want to try this game. You know, the style, the atmosphere, all that stuff really appeals to them, but they're just not a Souls-like person. I get that. I will say this one does a pretty good job of easy.
I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I think anyone can play Souls-like games. Just try it, dude. Just try it, man. I will say that's like one of the things that's actually like really disappointing. Not, I guess, for other people, because who gives a fuck about other people? But for me personally, like as a kid haver, it's really upsetting to see my kid like give up on a game just because it's kind of hard and there are other games that she can play. Like, bro, just try it. You can do it. It's not that tough, you know? I don't know. And I feel like a lot of people are like that. Like, just try it, dude. You can do it. They're not that tough. They're not. Okay.
Easing you in. I found it pretty easy to pick up and play. Obviously, you're going to hit walls, but there's a lot to experiment with. There's a lot to go explore and do stuff to kind of really get you acclimated to this harsh type of gameplay style.
Can you do it? Wow. He dies right here. Something's gonna fall on him. Oh, boring. Boring ending. Ooh, rip boring. Shit.